Hey, I'm going to make a quick video before going to bed. I've been working crazy hours at work. I'm not getting adequate sleep, and it's difficult just to get through the work week because of the number of hours I'm being required to work and the pain in my feet and the pain in my knees and the pain all over my body because of the physical level of exertion required in the job that I have. Um, Despite that, I'm getting up every day, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm taking care of my animals. I still don't have any contact with my children. And that's really the main reason I wanted to make this video tonight, because this has been ongoing now since 2018, having virtually no contact with them. It never really started out in any reasonable manner. And the family courts have seen to it that it's only gotten worse over time, and they're extremely biased in what they choose to enforce and what they choose not to enforce. And they don't really seem to have any rhyme or reason other than to control every aspect of my life. Um, and I think that there's something satanic. I think there's something sadistic. I think there's something inherently evil in the people involved in this. And that's why I wanted to address this topic tonight, because um, when adults that are not a part of a family group, and even some of the ones that are a part of a family group, decide to insert themselves into your life in such a way that they take away everything that means anything to you, in an effort to drive you to a state of psychological despair that is so low that you would consider self harm. There is a special word for people that will do those sorts of things to other human beings. And I'm not going to say exactly what I think about those people, but suffice it to say that when you do that level of evil to someone, it has a way of working itself back around to you. So I think the best thing that I can do for the people that have chosen to be demons in my life is to pray for them, because they are obviously so completely ignorant that they can't even recognize how lost, how soulless, how demonic they really are. They can't see the level of harm that they are causing and how this is likely to be multi-generational harm. Um, the threats, the intimidation, the boundary violations, all of these things that I've been subjected to in an effort to humble me, in an effort to break me down, in an effort to control every aspect of my life. I don't know what to say to the people that actually think that doing these things to me is in any way appropriate or acceptable behavior. Um, I think that there's something in these group of adults that is actually feeding off of my pain, feeding off of my suffering, feeding off of anything they can do to inflict anxiety in me. And that is why I'm making this last video. This is going to be the final video I will ever make where I reference the pain that they have caused me in reference to my children. And in the future, any conversations about my children will only be with people that I trust, that I can have private conversations with. And if I don't know those people and they come up to me and they ask me about my children, that's going to not be a good thing for them to do. I'm tired of other people feeding off of my pain and suffering. Nobody has a right to do this to another human being unless you're a Satanist. And I suspect, I highly suspect that some of these people doing this to me are exactly that. Um, I don't know how to get people that are doing these things to me and other mothers and other fathers. I don't know how to get them to acknowledge the harm that they're doing. It seems to be impossible because in their twisted frame of reference, in some way, shape, or form, they actually believe on some level that they're doing good. And that's even scarier. The fact that they can't even see how evil their actions are. And they want to sit on their high horse, on their elitist high horse, and think that they are entitled to rule on high and make decisions as it pertains to other people and the lives of other people. To decimate families, to decimate what was supposed to be a beautiful experience that I will never get back because it has been stolen from me. It has been robbed from me. I will never have the opportunity again to raise my children through their teenage years because that ability was completely robbed from me. And no amount of money, no amount of compensation that you want to throw at me now is going to make up for the damage that you've done. I pray that you will have your come to Jesus moment because you are in desperate need of saving for the evil you have inflicted on me and my family. Don't ever contact me again.